So let us see how the basically the code is running. So before that, let us see how basically this JSON placeholder typecodecode.com is. So first of all, I will search this in the Google Chrome, and here you can see that it is fake API calling for testing purposes. And here we are going to resources, and in the resources we have these types of API calls. So here in our sample project we are using this API, that is user. So here you can easily see that we have 10 data, basically user 1 to user 10. Here you can easily see user 10. So now let us proceed to the code. So in the code, first of all, what we are doing is that we are copying this basically this URL and pasting it here in the fetch command. So what telling is that fetch data from this URL, we are telling this to JavaScript, and if fetching is done successfully, then if successful, then convert that fetch data into the JSON, and if conversion is successful, we are basically logging that data, and if the conversion or any error occur, catch that error and log that error. Okay, so let us see first of all the output. So in the index.html file, I am basically having this sample project, and in the script file I am calling this JSON project. So right click and open with the live server. So in the live server I am getting this. So right click, inspect, go to the console, and here you can see that we are easily getting the all the 10 data. So in this way we are making the API call via JavaScript. So as we discussed in the previous video, that what is the problem with this promises, using promises in JavaScript, that is promises will work only on complete async data. That is, first of all, this JSON is a async function. So first of all, JSON function will run first, and then after we have to log the data. So what if we have multiple async function used? In that case we have to wait for the infinite times. For that particular purpose we use async await functions. So what is the async await? So we are creating a function get data 1, and basically we are making that function async. Okay, then we are using try catch block for running our API. If it is successful, then try will run, and if there is any error, then error catch block will run. So in the try block we are making a constant variable result and making a fetch call to that particular same API, and here before fetch we are making is await fetch, means that this result will wait here until and unless it not get all the data from this particular API, and then if the data has been sent to this result, then this data is converted to the JSON, that is easily readable format, and then logging it the data here. And here the same thing is done with the arrow function, and here in the last two we are calling that both functions.